What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of a baby chimpanzee. Now the easiest way to begin our drawing is to add some guidelines to help with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start by adding a line coming down the center of our page. So we'll start at the very top. It's going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now in the center, let's draw another line going across from left to right. So we'll start with the left side and we'll just stretch that out towards the right. And now we're going to use these two lines to help us create a circle along the top. So from the center, let's go all the way up towards the top of our page. It's going to mark off the top of our circle. Now I want to take that same distance here, come all the way down towards the bottom, and do the same thing. Let's repeat that same process across this horizontal line. So again, taking this distance from the center over towards the left, and then taking this distance over towards the right. Now I want to connect the center of each point with a curve to create our circle. So we'll start with the top left. Now the circle doesn't have to be perfect, we just want to get the general shape and placement along the top of our page. You can always go back and just readjust and smooth this out. Let's go back to the side of our circle, draw another line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Then going back to the bottom of our circle, let's draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to block the area around the eyes, so from the center, let's draw an oval going all the way around towards the bottom of our circle and then back up. So we're going to start with the left side, going all the way around towards the bottom and go up along the right side. Let's go halfway between the center of our circle and the bottom, so right here, draw another line going across from left to right. Now from this center point, we're going to draw another oval coming around towards the bottom and then back up. So going all the way around towards the bottom of our oval. It's generally the same shape that we have here and the same size. Just rough this in. Now I want to block in the sides of the ears along the side of the head. So from this line, let's step all the way up towards the top, draw a half circle, going out, and then pull that back in. Let's line this up along the right side, going out and then in. Now I also want to add a guide for the fur along the bottom of the head. Let's start underneath the ear. Just going to bend this down and then in towards the side of this oval. Let's go back to that center line, step down, draw another line going across from left to right. And this will be across the bottom edge of the brow. On either side, we're going to draw a circle, starting from the top, come all the way around towards the bottom and back up for the eye, and draw the same size circle on the right. Let's go to the bottom of our circle, draw two lines going up from left to right for the nose. Let's come all the way down towards the bottom and add a curve for the mouth, coming down and then up. Now that we have the rough sketch of the head, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean sketch in place, let's go back and add some more detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the eyes. We want to add a little point along the inside edge, coming down and in towards the middle, and then back out. Round out the bottom of the eye. And just adding some subtle shape to the eyes. Lightly trace out the iris, just pulling them in towards the center. Add a small circle in the middle for the pupils. Now from here, just going to work our way around, starting with the muzzle, adding a point coming down. Again, just adding some more shape around the side. Folding in the lip. Now we're just going in very roughly. We don't want to get too detailed at this stage. Just blocking in some wrinkles. Going around the eyes and adding some folds underneath. Now these folds can be just guides as we get into the detailed pass later. Now I'm just going to fold in the brow, coming up and in. And just working our way around the side. I'm just going to brush the hair from that center line out towards the side. So I'm just using some guidelines to help with the final phase. So again, we're just roughing this in to bring the hair on top of the ears. Go around the side of the cheeks and then come down. And we go back and add some more shape to the ears. Add that fold on the top. Now once we're happy with the rough sketch, we're going to go in and start darkening up our contrast. And I always like to start with the eyes, starting with the top of the eyelid. Just working our way around the contours. And I'm just going to bounce around from left to right just to help with the symmetry and balance of our drawing. Just darken up the inside corners of the eye and the outside. Just darken up the outside edge of the iris. And darken that up along the top. I'm also going to add a highlight going across the top of the eye. It's almost like drawing a rectangle on both sides on the left, a small one on the right. I'll go back and darken up the pupil in the center. I'm just going to tuck everything in behind that highlight. I'll go back and lightly shade in the iris, going around the highlight, just with an even tone. Just darken up the top of that shading and blend that down. Now from here, just going to work our way out, just adding those folds around the eye. And just adding those wrinkles on the side. And we'll go across the top of the nose. Now let's add some more detail to the nostrils, just darkening them up, adding a little bit of shadow just underneath. And now we're going to start blocking in some more fur. Starting with the side edge of our pencil, we're going to work our way around the face. Just pulling the fur going out. So starting off dark along this edge and just blending that out towards the side. Now this is going to be the base of the fur. And we're going to come back and add some more detail after. We just want to get that dark contrast in the fill. And we're starting to pull this curve coming down around the side of the muzzle. Now working in the right side. We're going to repeat that same process. I'm just going to clean up the edge around the face. And just blend that shading out. Let's go back to the center, working along this line. Continue to pull that hair going up and then out towards the side. And go a little bit lighter as you go up towards the top. Add a little bit more texture on the inside. I'm just going to continue to pull that fur along the side. Come down underneath the chin. And going across the ears. Now I want to add a subtle curl to the ends of the hair. So I'm just going to wiggle these lines coming out very softly. Also adding a bit of a wave along the outside, going around on top of the ears. And we'll go back with a tip or pencil and add some more fine details. Now we're going to go in and add some more detail and shape to the ears. Now I want to darken up that fur just underneath the chin to create a shadow. And we're just going to blend that down. Just extending that fur. add a light shade to the entire face area. I'm going in and adding our shadows, starting around the eyes. Now as you get near the end of our drawing, we'll continue to add some more wrinkles and shadows, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a baby chimpanzee. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please give this video a like and share it with all your friends. And if you want to keep drawing with me, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.